Swordsoul and Tri-Brigade power-ups, and really some Fall of Albaz, some little bits and pieces are here. Hey, 34% of you that have not smashed. Just come on, smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Let's get comfortable here for these card reveals today. So we got a Swordsoul spell, a Tri-Brigade spell, and a branded trap here. And the first card is going to be Swordsoul of Blazing Awakening. Now, in my personal opinion here, on this card being a normal spell card, hurts my soul. This should have been on a quick play, but you know what? That's fine. So you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn, alright? If you control a Synchro monster, target one card on the field or in either graveyard and banish it. I don't know why they didn't put this on a quick play spell, but alright. If your opponent controls a Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Exceed, or Link monster, you manage a Synchro summon or a Synchro monster from your graveyard. Add this card from your graveyard to your hand. Now, in terms of what we're trying to do here, they wanted to create what I feel like is a spell card that was easy access recursion back to this that you could have access to. Now, I think the most interesting thing to note with this is it doesn't get banished after it adds back to hand. We've seen that they have a terrible knack of having these cards where they'll be like, here, we'll put the condition on it for you, but, you know, after you use it, it gets banished. They want you to be able to basically continuously recur this so that you're able to do your thing. And do keep in mind that this works generically with any Synchro monster. Yeah, I know I'm talking this card up like it's actually going to matter, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't. It's just literally the restanding floor aspect of things actually trying to be relevant out here. But I think in terms of the art, which we can't really show right now because we don't have a very big picture of it, it actually is really, really cool in terms of what it goes for here. Now, we also have this Tri-Brigade Roar. Now, I think that this card, this is actually pretty good here. It's on a quick play spell card. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. So if you control a Link monster, send one Tri-Brigade card from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, and then target one monster on the field and apply this effect based on the type of card sent. Now keep in mind that this is just generically control any Link monster. It does not have to be a Tri-Brigade. That's very important to emphasize there. So based on the type of card that we send, so if we send a monster, you can change that targeted monster's attack to 0 until the end of the turn. So technically, we could send this as like a damage. Can you even send this during? I think you can send this during damage step for attack modification. Don't quote me on that. You can negate the targeted effects until the end of the turn via sending a spell, or you can return the target to the hand by dropping a trap. Now, the biggest things that we got with this card was this is a semi-decent Tri-Brigade card. We needed a Tri-Brigade card that we could easily interact with here to give you the ability to drop. And also, you can get a negate off of this by dropping a Rendezvous from the deck. Now, for what's available within the pool of the Tri-Brigade spells and traps, the whole point of this is you need to be able to facilitate making the Shirog Link 5. Unfortunately, getting access to a big Link 5 monster with that, what was it, the stupid condition of you need to have 3 spells and traps in your graveyard in order to summon the darn thing, which is, it's so hard that they had to do that. But the Tri-Brigade Roar here aims to kind of at least facilitate some sort of usage for that. And also, I mean, the fact you can send a Tri-Brigade card from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, which means that you can get some little interaction points for those Tri-Brigade cards that do need to be sent to the graveyard in order to toggle their abilities. So they did pretty good, at least in terms of that. And the last card we got here was the Blazing Branded King, and I think this card looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is the fusion that we recently just got announced, where you see Albaz becoming one with Ecclesia here. So you can only use the first, you can only use one of the first and second effects of this card's name per turn, and only once that turn. Oh boy. So you can choose one fusion monster you control that mentions Fallen of Albaz as material, and negate the effects of all other face-up cards currently on the field until the end phase. This is gonna be, that's what, Svalin for Nordics, the one that basically just globally negates everything. I don't think that that's terrible. And then during the end phase of a fusion monster, monsters was sent to the graveyard this turn. You can add this card from your graveyard to your hand. So we get the same recurable nonsense that we've had going here for. But I mean, like, how actually relevant is this going to be? Because, I mean, okay, so this works with Mirror Jade, Albion, all of the fusions. You get the ability to globally wipe a field of effects. I mean, okay. It's not... Maybe you will play this. I don't know. I guess it comes down to how much Fallen of Albaz support do you want to play in terms of searchability, because if it's something that you can easily tutor for within the scope of the deck, because 95% of the Fallen of Albaz stuff at this point in time has just been like searchable inserts as it is into the set, so that's not really like all that crazy at this point in time. But I mean, overall, with what is left unpacking in this set, I will say a couple things about this set so far. If you've looked at the overall spoiler for this set, there has been a lot of what I would consider... This feels very much like a last set, and I just said this on live stream before we wrapped up here so I could come film this. This set feels like a very, very, very end of the block set, where they're going through, they're looking at all these old cards, all these old themes, and they're like, hey, you know, we need to power these up. We just came off of a discussion earlier in the week too, where it's like, hey, you know, we need to, we'll probably see a Gunkin Sioux ship support in here. Hey, we'll probably see a lot of these older themes that haven't really got power-ups as of this set. You can tell in Photon Hypernova as well that they were taking a lot of these older cards here and they're powering up. Duelist Nexus is coming out here for the April block in Japan. All right, once in February, once we get the cover card and everything that's going on with that, we'll see what's coming out here for the next block of this, because whatever happens in Duelist Nexus is going to set the stage for what's to go forward here. But they did say in the cover for that we will be getting some stuff. So for what's really left in Cyberstorm Access here, I think you're going to see some more power-up cards, more of the nostalgia good stuff that we've been seeing. I'm hoping that we do get at least a dual avatar card, to say the least. That would make me very, very happy. I mean, I don't know what you give to the archetype to have it do something, but anything is better than nothing, really, at all. So what do you think about today's good stuff reveals? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and honestly, I'm really looking forward to seeing what more we can pull out of our butts for this set. You guys have a good rest of your day, alright? Patrons, thank you!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.